Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season. And they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Green Bay. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. At their own 35-yard line. With the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. Again, it's Harvey.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Second down. Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down, Broncos.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Motion man is Hyatt. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A 47-yard attempt.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. First play, and May goes to the air. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
Mike, we hear that term run after.
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 5. Now the first carry of the game for Johnny Jacobs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Myles Garrett able to bring him down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on third and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Gervon's Dexter there on the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. A run once more, that's Harvey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10.
Motion man is Hyatt. A first down throw for Nix. This one taken in by Hyatt. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they ended up holding them to just a short gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Broncos.
And the Broncos first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, we're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Third and 5. Throwing. Nix to the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he will score! Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to to cap it off with a touchdown.
Broncos 10, Packers nothing.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Mims, and to be taken down with the 1st down, as time will run out on this opening quarter. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 84, Jalen Hyatt. A gain of 5.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
The 25-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And he's going to get belted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up 1st and goal.
First down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
On second down, it's Nix. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Denver. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Packers nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
At their own 20-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. This one intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Broncos are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here goes.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Now May. That one into the hands of Down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. That one caught. He finds Golden. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
That's good.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the 1st down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play. So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 26-yard line.
Throwing is May. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Right back to the fullback. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Packers are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Right here.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Denver first down.
15 yards.
Motion man is Hyatt.
First down.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's caught by Harvey. Attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
First down, Broncos.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Here's Harvey. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot.
Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. The Packers have it. He's to midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Packers. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
On the return, here's Mims. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Made out on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of the fullback. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. I don't mind the call, giving it to the fullback, thinking he can just kind of plow his way through and pick up the first down. But what you're not expecting is for him to actually lose yardage, and that's exactly the case here. Now changes things a little bit now as they face this third down.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They're going. It's May. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with him. And he barrels his way into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Start on the ground, and he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
From the 29, here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
3 yards.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
They'll take over first down 10 at the 33-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And in motion is Ingram. On second down, it's Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Motion man is higher. Nix from the gun on third down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
13-yard line.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Flush to his right. Taking off, and he's in! Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Taylor. Oh, no. Disastrous start. First throw of his career is intercepted. Picked off by Michael Jackson.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. They'll run here with Hill. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now a 3rd and 2.
Hold on a sec. Chill. Ready. Olay. Bombers.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Taylor. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Nix out of throwing here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing is Nix. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Broncos.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. We get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now, Taylor. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Mike, did you see how hyped the sideline got after that run after catch? I mean, I thought the bench was going to run out onto the field to celebrate. He refused to go down on 1st contact and 2nd contact, for that matter.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down.
Taylor looking to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw is Taylor. Right back to Williams. They connect again. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2. Here we go. Jacobs will get it to start the fourth quarter. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down. Throwing, Taylor. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with an
in trouble, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That's caught by Harvey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Big snap on 1st and 10. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
There's that man again. Another catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they show they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Oh, the elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Battle the gun, here's May. Al right, gets May. That's Ibuka. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
May now on 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time he is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance, this pick 6 here in the 4th quarter. And ends what has been a total runaway.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Right, here goes throw.
Throwing on second down. May. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Packers.
10 at the 48-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
They're trying to run with their fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his second touchdown here in week 1. And this is not close. He missed it wide to the right. No good. And no extra point. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Captain. Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right.
A first down throw for Nix. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Finds room inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Packers 20. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Here's May. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, it's May. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. They're going. It's May. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. Oh, a big play on 4th and 2. 52 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Getting the tough yards. They'll go with their fullback. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, sometimes when you get all these big bodies in there and you're trying to find space, there's just no space to be had. Here, they try to go with their fullback, and he just runs into a wall of backs. Great job here by the defense. Critical 4th down stop.
Go to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
All run play. This is Hill. He's got the 1st down as he gets it up to the 14-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Bombers. Hold on, set. Ole. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Broncos. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Fires quickly and is complete on the slant. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Down the sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.